Well, we definitely have to talk about that one then.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Nothing But Answers. Place where you can come to get all the answers. Well, the ones we have, and usually we're right. And tonight we're going to take it a step further. We're going to give advice or decipher some advice in things that people post we see. We're going to see if the advice is good, bad, or whatever. We'll get to that. Let's introduce the panel. Hey Neil, how are you doing?
Neil's good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. We missed you last week.
Oh, so nice to be missed. I need to be
Right.
gone more often to hear that.
I mean, you're here, but it's not like you're here because you didn't do any prep work. But that's not for
Yes,
everybody
okay,
else.
let's get that over with. I was ripping and ripping. I wanted to ease back in this week without all that pressure. Thank you. So, yes, I didn't do my homework for once.
Right. Leanne, she was like, she can just go on the page and look for my post. I said,
I didn't say it like that, Leanne. It was not
wait a
that
minute.
tone.
You have me in one place to make it easier.
Leanne, it was not that tone. You know I cannot fight, so I did not say it like that.
Leanne, she said it just like that. I said, wait a minute, Ruth, you come back a little edgy.
Leanne, whatever you need me to do, I'm here, girl. I got you. I pay him no mind.
She's like, she can look it up. It's on the page. I said, wait a minute. Who is this? Who are you?
Yeah, you know how we roll. You know how we roll. I'm good.
I know.
Hey, Leanne, I thought I knew how we rolled. We brand new today. 1 week off. See how they come back.
I'm sorry.
Hey Doc, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm chilling.
How's that week?
Huh?
How was your week?
Oh, the week was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
You give
it
me a
was
lot
pretty
to work
good.
with here.
Nothing out of the usual. Not like last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's frozen.
So Leanne, how you doing? How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. It's been a long week, but definitely okay.
Oh,
Good,
well, this
good.
is where you decompress it, right?
Yes,
Yes, this is always a good way to let go of some of the stress and the tension and
Yes.
all that stuff from the week.
absolutely.
Yes. Very true.
Get some laughs, hang out with some good people.
Yes, Doc. All good.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Have the main guy muted in that pause position. I love it.
Apparently, he couldn't get back because he had to take himself off.
Take yourself all the way out.
Yes.
Ask him again.
So we are talking about bad advice today, right, ladies?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Man, I'm pretty sure that we've all seen a bunch of stuff on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all these side chair psychologists or these people that swear they got the answers to stuff and giving all this advice. But we know that some of it is bad, even though they may have I don't know how many followers trying to follow that bad advice.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I
back.
will.
Yes. And not really doing their research. You know, they'll go and say, "Well, I saw on Instagram such and such and such and such." Like what? That makes
Mhm.
no sense. Don't do that.
Not
Made
about
sense. Made sense to them.
Mhm. Do not. They need a disclaimer. Do not try this at home. Don't.
Exactly.
This is for entertainment.
Yes, I think that's the part that people
Mhm.
miss.
Or if it worked for them, maybe it's very anecdotal and they try to make it one size fit all.
Mm.
You had
Hmm.
one relationship where you did this and it worked, and now you're trying to broadcast that like that's something for everyone. That
True.
might have worked for that one relationship, not
Hmm.
something that you can
Mhm.
duplicate anywhere else.
Right. Everything ain't for everybody.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
For
Hey,
sure.
Leanne, let's just jump into something. Just pop something up there. Some of this great advice.
You want to tell us about your week first because you didn't get a chance. or not?
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, I was talking about it when I got kicked out. So week was good. Good week. Just status quo. Nothing too exciting. It was great weather this week, so definitely got some fishing in. So it was
nice.
Yeah.
Catch anything?
No. Not a thing. But for me, it's just catching the breeze out there, just being out there in the warm weather was cool. So
sounds good.
I used to love going fishing.
Did you?
Fishing trip.
Yes.
But answers fishing trip.
I didn't know that.
Okay, yes. I used to go all the time. I love it.
Yeah, fishing's pretty.
Ooh, not for me.
No.
So I don't think you really once you go and catch a fish. I know a lot of times when I would take even the kids out at a program I was at, they'd be like, "We don't like no fish," They catch the smallest fish and then they'd be so excited. Once you catch a couple, it does become more and more exciting.
Maybe I should try it before I know.
And I think it's something that the day goes by so fast.
Yeah, that's true.
You're constantly you're baiting and you're putting it out there. You're reeling it in. So it's hours have went by. So I like it. I mean, again, it's not for everybody.
I can see that.
It can be so relaxing, but also so exciting.
Right. I think it's relaxing just being on the water. That's just sometimes you don't catch anything, but it's just like just being out there. And the bonus really is catching that fish, right? Catching that fish is the bonus. So like I go all the time, and you have days we don't catch none, but you have days when you really go in. Maybe we'll do a fishing show one day. I can show you all my fish.
Yeah, we'd like to see it.
Okay.
Do you take the baby girl with you? Does she like fishing?
Yes. So not as much anymore. She's too cool now. Like she used to go and we go fishing, and now she might be out there. She'd give me a good 5-10 minutes. If she don't catch a fish by then, she's done. She's done.
That's nice.
So, hey, Leanne, you ready? Whenever you're ready to go fishing, let me know. We'll do the fishing show together.
What?
Yeah, Leanne, I'll tell you.
I think it was you and Doc. Me and Leanne, we're gonna go shopping. We're doing something else that day.
All right, Leanne, what you got? Let's start with this one. I mean, I could have waited to the 9 o'clock hour to get this in, but I agree. I need to see
bad advice.
Oh, it's not bad advice.
I
mean, if you're out, you meet one person and then you see the friend, you might want to upgrade or change. You're dating. That's the point of dating, to see whom you like.
To switch off between friends.
Yeah.
Try.
Hey, you never know where you find love. Don't you try to put a time and place on love.
That's what messy people say. That's the messy people anthem.
Exactly.
So you gonna let something like her being a friend with the girl you like stop you from finding the one, Ruth?
Yeah.
The one?
Yeah. That's the messy people anthem.
You find the one in that
they always say something like, you don't know where you gonna find love.
You don't. Do you know? Is it love not in the friend? You might find it sometimes. It might be friends. Hey, things happen for a reason. I met you to get to her. It could have happened.
So now when you date somebody, you gotta keep them away from your friends.
You should.
In that case, yes.
Absolutely. This is why you shouldn't mix certain people together. Especially in the beginning, I think, especially if you don't have that, if you're not like that. In the beginning, if you just been kicking it for a little bit and you're not official.
Yeah.
Hey, best friend.
Well, I'll tell you what.
A wedding?
If they're really her friends, they won't go for that nonsense.
Again, penis definitely can get between us. Okay, okay, it could change your friendship.
Oh my.
Woo! I've seen it happen. So I
Right.
do know that could be true.
I guess it depends who you're hanging around then. 'Cause-
No, Ruth, please
Exactly.
stop.
No, seriously, that's
No,
ridiculous.
no, seriously, it's not.
That's ridiculous.
Let's stop. We're gonna get into the real world.
Right.
Because a friend is cool, but you can't cuddle up with a friend with like a cool penis at night. So she's gonna be like, what you gonna choose, the friend or the penis to cuddle up with at night?
How about you stay loyal and cuddle up with something else or the rose or whatever?
Right,
We're not
right.
talking. What do you mean loyal? So I met you, I have loyal to you. What are we talking about here? That makes no sense. I just met you.
One of our posts before this week was what constitutes a friend? Loyalty, right?
Because I like someone, because someone don't like you means I can't like them. Because they really don't like you, they met you, they don't like you, and they like me. It means I can't talk to them. That means being a friend. A real friend,
That's
be like, hey, girl.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you dating one and then moseying over to the friend.
What's
That's
dating?
what we're talking about.
Isn't dating a time when you're trying to see if you like someone? Now, if you're talking about I don't know. Again, if you're just dating, I met you, we're kicking it. We went out a couple times, 3, 4, 5 times to see if we like, and it doesn't really click. We don't have that click, and I click with your friend. That's different. I mean, if you're dating somebody and you guys been together for a year or something, I guess that's different. But even then, I can't tell you where you're gonna find love at.
Based on time in. That's what you're saying.
Huh?
You're saying it's based on time in with that person.
I think so. Like if we're kicking it. I mean, now if they were dating for a while, even then, I mean, if they find love with the other person, cool. But I would question that because I'd be like, well, how long has it been going on, right? If we've been dating for a year, now y'all get together, I'm like, hey, y'all been sneaking around? But I mean, where you find love, where you find love. I can't tell you. Don't talk to her because I talk to her. I don't have no right to say that.
No, you don't have a right to say that, but I would think that a friend would be like, nah, I can't do that because you was with my girl or you was with my homie.
Again, they weren't right for each other. We may be right for each other. I don't know where you can find. I'm not gonna tell anybody not to find love where they're gonna find love at.
No, I wasn't either. You can't tell them, but a lot of times the friendship is lost.
Hey, listen.
And then when that relationship is over, now you don't have the friends either.
Here comes the hate. What if the relationship ain't over? There you go. See the hate? So if the relationship works, then cool. You don't want to be friends no more? I'm cool. I got a penis. They good.
Yeah, but if that penis don't last, then what you got?
Right, but what if it does? I mean, I'm gonna go on the good faith to say what if it does work, right? If it doesn't work, cool. Then that wasn't your friend because she ain't gonna be there for you. The friend should be there for you. The friend ain't gonna be there for you. Like y'all said last week, you need to be there for your friend forever, no matter what. That's what real friends do. That's what I was told last week.
Real friends don't date each other's exes. That's how I feel. Real friends don't do that.
They can just beat you in the head with the same story over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And okay, I get it. I see the difference. Woo, guys, pay attention. Last week, real friends stick through everything. Now it's a penis. We can't stay because you on a penis that don't want me.
Come on now, you know, guys don't do that either.
Guys,
I mean, I'm thinking about the what was that? They made a whole song about the girl that smashed the homie on one of them shows.
Yeah, but I think she just smashed them. I think she just let him take them down. I don't think it was like a relationship. And even then, if I'm not with her, what I'm tripping over, I'm not with her. Now, if I got kids, I'd be different. But if I'm not with you, then you go with somebody else. What I'm doing?
But it's not about her at that point. Like, you would still be cool with your boy if your boy took down your ex?
I mean, it's situational. I don't know. I mean,
okay.
Because again, my thing would be how long has this, like, how did it happen? Right? Have y'all been kicking it before? You know what I mean? How long, like, you know what I mean? Like, did this start while we were together? That's the question.
So the suspicion would be there.
Right. Yeah.
But what if it just happened when they met? You know, like love at first sight. What if it just happened?
The whole time we were together?
No, when they met, the whole time you were together, and then they met your friend one time. Would you still have a problem with it if they met him the one time?
I like George better. I can't get mad. You don't want to be with me. I want to be mad. Girl, you got to stay with me. Nah, I can't do nothing. You're gone. I can't fight for you. You don't want to be.
Okay, you invested your year, and then it's okay for George to date her.
Again, if we're gonna break up, we're gonna break up. Whoever gonna date her, I need to move on. I can't be holding on to that. I gotta let that go. I gotta.
Are you and George still cool?
That's the question.
Yes, like it happened the way Ruth said, where they didn't really know each other. That now they fell in love while we were together.
Yes.
Yes.
She met George when you introduced them, and it was love at first sight.
That's it.
Oh, okay. If she was like, "Look, I like George," they didn't do anything. I can't. What I'm gonna do? And most likely, we weren't that bonded anyway. Right? The thing, if she just fall in love with somebody else just off the rip, there had to be things that we probably were going through. We probably weren't at our strongest, because I think it's natural for people to find people attractive, even if we're in a relationship. But for you to want to leave because of that, we probably didn't have that connection anyway. I don't think people just leave people who they're good with to be with someone else. That's when you cheat. You don't leave, you just cheat.
Did he answer the question? Or
No, he didn't.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Did I miss it?
I
said that if she left, she left. I can't, and me and him could be cool if it just happened where they met and they were like, oh my God, they were so, I don't know how that works. I don't know who falls in love like that, but I love you. I want to be with you. Okay, cool. That's different than if it was over time and I felt like it was behind my back.
Okay.
Yeah. So it all depends on how it happens.
Okay, all right, okay, that's acceptable. Because if George say, "Man, your girl is bad," I would get with her. If y'all break up, she gonna be mine.
That's different, right? Because that right there, that's kind of disrespectful. Like George is already.
Oh man!
I mean, if George is like, if your man is telling you your girl bad and he would take her down, like, yo, I would, you know what I mean? That's totally different. But first of all, why are you talking to you like that? George don't respect you anyway.
Wow.
I remember one time, it was three of us and we were walking. So it was a girl that we didn't know my one man was messing with, right? They was keeping her on the low. My other man kept talking about like, yo, I'm gonna take her down. I'm gonna get her. No, we didn't know my other man and her was, on the low. And eventually my man was like, yo, say something else. That's me, yo. That's me. That's me. Don't say nothing else. We're like, whoa. We didn't know. Legit didn't know. He went off.
Goodness.
They were like, oh, cool. So if you're talking to somebody like that, I think that's foul. That's foul. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't let nobody talk. Nobody should be talking about your girl like that, about your girl. It's to you? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not built for that. Me and George aren't friends because of that. It's going to be a fight. Like, cause you disrespecting me, bro. You shouldn't even. That means you are looking at her like that, right? That means you looking at her like that. That's different. That means you kind of are doing things, putting yourself in positions to make it happen. You feel me? You all of a sudden bumping into her at the mall everywhere she go. Like, hey, I ain't around. I think that's different. Cause that's not organic. That's definitely you set that in motion. So that would be different for me. But it's case by case basis.
All right. That's fair.
Good answer.
Leanne, how about you? Because you quiet.
I'm gonna pass on this one. We ain't friends no more.
Leanne said she letting everybody go. I know how Leanne get down. Everybody going.
We definitely not friends no more. I'm not. No, we're not doing that. Because if it starts here, I gotta. You're not loyal. You're not loyal, especially if we didn't have a conversation about it. Y'all just kind of start going and doing your own thing. That's unforgivable to me.
Yeah,
because the trust not there.
Yeah, definitely how it comes out is very important too. Like how I find out about this. Like if you man, like look, you feel me? This is what we doing. That's a little different. But if I'm 2 months in, y'all been kicking it. Now I'm different. Now it might be hands and feet for everybody.
Yeah, because in most cases, nobody just coming out and telling you. They sneaking around.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So,
and that becomes the real problem.
right.
Like I said, how Ruth did it was organic. And they're like, and she's like, oh, I really like him. Okay, cool. If you're a woman enough to tell me that, I'll do you. Good luck. But if it's like,
no, ain't no good luck. You gotta go look somewhere else. Why are you looking over here?
you never know where you find love.
You're not supposed to find it over here.
Go find it over there somewhere.
You can't tell people where to find love.
I can.
I know that's right.
You can tell people where to, but then again, your friendship's gonna be over anyway because they're gonna leave and they're gonna have to.
That's the problem.
Penis helped you forget friends.
Well,
I had a situation when I was a teenager. I met a dude downtown chilling. I liked him. He liked me. We started talking, and I mentioned him to my clique that I hung out with at school. And one of my girlfriends was like, "Is his name such and such? Do he live at such and such?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh no, that's my ex. I used to." The next conversation I had with him was, "I can't talk to you. You used to go with my girl." And that's as a teenager.
That's just cold.
Cold.
And you knew that as a teenager, the lawyer.
As a teenager.
Doc didn't like
speaking to your character, Doc.
She really didn't like him. She only knew him for a couple of days, so she was able to do it.
Stop it down.
Doc, how long you know him for, Doc? How long you know him for?
It was a couple weeks. So because I met him during a school break, like a break time. So I didn't get to talk to my girls till I got back to school.
Right. So you saw him in that couple of weeks 2 or 3 times. It was nothing. There was nothing there. You could walk away from it. Was nothing there. You
can't say that just because that's the way you feel.
Right.
Doc, okay, here we go. Doc, you was in love?
I wasn't in love, no. But I liked him.
He was just my type.
He was just my type.
You just met him. Right, you just met him. There wasn't a serious bond. It's only been a couple of weeks. And in high school, relationships go faster than that anyway. So
what difference does that make?
It makes a big difference.
Still follow code. It does make big difference.
It makes a big difference if you
follow code.
Into now.
But okay, Daryl. So you make a good point. Why continue it to fall in love?
No, that's what I mean.
And then you can't let it go.
Right.
Why continue?
Good
point.
My
question would be: could you have done that if it was 3 months in? Y'all been kicking it tough, and now you have developed real feelings for this person. Can you now?
Yeah. Because I value my friendships like that.
You can
That's
turn
what
it off.
means.
Turn it off.
Shut it off.
That's what it means.
I was gonna say the other word, but boys come and go.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh,
right.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh,
yes.
People can say everything.
Yes.
Stop the cat. Like, dude, I like your honesty, but no. If y'all was really like serious at that point, I don't think you just walked away.
Please.
Yes, you can.
When I was meeting guys every other day, every other week, like there's plenty of men.
I had plenty of them to choose from. She had plenty.
around.
If y'all had took it to that point and the penis came between y'all, I doubt you just walked away.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know what? Right. You ain't gonna be like, no, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Now, public service announcement: penis ain't everything.
Right?
It ain't everything.
It ain't everything, but women do crazy stuff for it. Just like
some women do. Some
women.
Some.
All women.
Some. Nah.
All women at this point have been hypnotized and done crazy stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh God. Oh, stop the cat. Because I think even all guys at one point have been hypnotized by it. It just happens at a certain point. Maybe in the beginning when it's newer, it does. You're going to get dickmatized, or I don't know the other way. I don't know what it is. Whipped. It happens.
It happens.
Especially in the beginning before you really get your bearings. But stop it.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't agree with that.
No.
Nope, not you guys. I get it. Not you.
Yeah, not
you on your own on that one.
Oh, please. I ain't on my. Oh God. Oh God.
That does bother me. That does, and I think that bothers people on the other side of it when you start talking about, well, we fell in love and I ain't want to let him go. It didn't have to go there.
Right.
But once
you knew about them and their relationship from the beginning. So why'd you even let yourself get in there like that?
Exactly.
Right. Well, I think because sometimes people may go into things thinking that they can keep it at whatever level it is. Like it might be your fun level or whatever the case may be. They think they can handle it. Oh, we're just kicking it. It won't be anything serious. And before you look up, feelings get involved. I think that's why.
Or like Lee said, they not loyal and they don't care. They only care about themselves.
Speaks to the character.
Because they didn't value your friendship at
There's
that
a certain
point.
character. There's a certain character to that. Exactly.
I don't know what y'all talking about. This is all cap.
Yes, you did.
All cap. Like I said. Now, if you're being sneaky, I get it. If you're being sneaking around with anybody else's person, man or woman, that's a problem. That definitely. I'm not saying that. I agree with you guys. If you're sneaking around, you're doing things while you're in the kitchen and they out there, doing little things. That's a problem. That's how people get hurt. That's how you get hurt. You know what I mean? And especially if you're trying to make it happen behind your friend's back, that's also a problem. Like I said, who said it was organic? Y'all just met and it just happened. And then you say, look, I think that I want to explore this with this person. Yada. That's different. But if y'all, it's been happening over the last couple of weeks, months, whatever time, over any period of time, then there's a problem. Because you should have spoke to me when
that's usually how it happens.
Right, yeah, right. Usually, right. If you're not, I think we did a post like you need to shut that down. I need to have you, as soon as someone comes at you in a certain way, or you start feeling that a person is just being around too much, talking too much, laughing too much, showing too much teeth, you gotta hey, listen.
Too much teeth.
Right, because that's when you start talking and doing the most. If I see all 32, if my girl's showing all 32 to somebody, it's a problem. I saw your damn molars. What's going on? No, that's what I think. I like I said.
Yeah, because a lot of times that stuff be happening and people, they try to make the other person think they're crazy. Like, no, I don't like him or I don't like her. We just cool.
Right. Right. You cool, word, cool. You ain't cool with nobody. You ain't allowed to be cool. Y'all need to be uncool. Hey, Leanne, what we got next? I'm sorry. Gonna have friends. What you mean?
Don't tell your mans to take care of your girl for you when you go inside.
Hey, yo, tuck her in for me tonight, all right? This is what I'm talking about.
This
is what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna say that's good advice.
It's actually great advice. Great advice. A smile goes a long way. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, man.
Like, yo, you see that girl with no teeth with the fat butt?
From what you say, girl, it might be enough, right?
It might
be enough to have that booty.
Enough to what?
To not pay attention to the teeth.
Yeah, for anybody can be straight for the stroke. But again, it's about what are you looking for? If you're looking to be kept, or are you looking for the night? Yeah, cool. The fat butt might, get you to Marriott, but it might not get you, long term. Because you want to. I believe the smile is really important. Because on anybody, I don't care what your body look like, a smile is important.
Yes.
You see that smile every day that she's, and if she ain't got no teeth, you're gonna see that every day.
Did you see the somebody posted something where the girl had her top teeth fixed and then the bottom wasn't fixed yet? Oh, that's a mess.
But again, I like that. She's trying, at least she's trying.
She's trying. She got some of it done.
Right. She's on the right path. So I can work with her. She's on the right path. But now if she, it went right to her butt, then I'm like, your priorities are off. Your priorities are off.
That's good advice right there, right?
I believe it is. I think that's good advice. I think it's great advice, actually. we got to have priorities, all right? There's certain things.
There's so many other things that should come before the booty.
That's
right.
true. Mm-hmm.
If you want to be kept, you know what I mean? Like that, that's like a novelty. Like, oh, but then, you know, if I got to turn you around all the time, I don't know what you look like.
She just got to walk backwards. That's all. She just got to walk backwards.
Assume the position. Oh, I know.
Introduce it to your friends this way.
She don't get introduced to your friends, probably. She got teeth. I'm like, your John with no teeth got the fatty. Yeah, you put another one up. She got no teeth. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, that don't even make sense. Like, I was spending money. You want to work this way, top down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, people have different priorities. I mean, we know that for a fact.
For sure.
People don't value it in the same way.
Right. I think it's so much emphasis being on, the BBL stuff. That's the thing today. Okay. Let's talk about it here, okay? Don't be a boring girlfriend, lady. Sometimes take his phone and delete all his female contacts.
Talk about toxicity. It's bad.
Oh, look, somebody got a giggle out of this one.
I did.
Leave Leanne alone.
I'm here for it. Sometimes you gotta keep people on their toes. That's all I'm saying. You gotta keep people on their toes. You gotta know exactly who's who. And if you delete them all, then those that come back in, then you can start sifting through them.
See, this
you know what I'm saying?
You probably had a safe space. I let you use my phone, and this is what you did. Never again will you touch this phone. Deleted my mom's number. I don't remember my sister.
Right. all your aunts.
Yeah,
all your aunts and your cousins.
I lost my whole family. Yep. I lost my whole family over this. I got to wait for the text.
At the family reunion, you'll get them back.
Yes.
Then I know for sure who's who.
This is terrible advice.
Yes.
And then the best part is the last part. Wait for the fight. They're looking for the fight. It's terrible advice. Okay? This is, I don't understand. This is toxic at its finest. Leanne would pick that one. I tell you, straight up her alley. Straight up her alley.
So does that mean your man is not allowed to have any female friends?
What it sounds like.
I mean, he has sisters and sisters.
Leanne said he can have some. He's got
mom.
He can talk to that woman.
Yes, like those are females you can be friends with. But as outside of that, then no.
Hey babe, what you gotta talk to these women for? You don't. You got me.
Exactly.
See,
how many women you need to talk to? You say we crazy anyway, so we might as well just go ahead and just deal with the one, the crazy
Wow.
Oh, look at that. She made that really.
Yeah, can he have friends but just not have them in his phone as folks he interacts with all the time?
That's you. What is we doing?
No, I'm just saying, is he allowed to have the friends or is it about the contacts in the phone?
What are we doing? Ain't no friends.
No.
Pay attention.
Wow, okay.
You see your coworkers when you go to work.
Exactly. You see your coworkers when you go to work.
You said accidentally you shouldn't be talking to them either.
There ain't gonna be no work wife there for Leanne.
Ain't wrong.
No, Ruth, I think you're the only person who believes in work wives and work husbands.
Here we go.
Nobody believes in that.
Here we go.
Nobody believes in that. That's nonsense.
You believe in that.
That's fun. I had a work husband.
Thank you.
When? A long time ago, Doc? A long time ago?
Well, I don't work with any men now. Well, I work with one man now, but I don't have no work husband now. But at my old job, I had a work husband. He was like in his 70s.
How about a work wife?
What about it?
How about a work wife?
No, he don't work around no women. So if he got a work wife, that's gonna be that's gonna be a problem.
Your situation's different.
Wait a minute. Stop. Did you hear what she said? It's gonna be a problem if he has a work wife.
Because he doesn't work with women.
I said he doesn't work with any women. Yes. So if he has a work wife, that's gonna be a problem.
Okay. There you go.
But could he have one? Could he have a work wife, Doc? Look.
She stopped laughing.
Sure.
Hey, Bruce, you saw that, right?
She said, trying to burn it down at that point. Come on,
Doc capping tonight. That's another cap. Doc like, yeah, sure.
Her tone of laughter changed there.
Oh, man.
Hey, Doc, how about a work wife? Do you have any work wives?
If he's 70 something, if she's 70 something like my work husband, they got to be comparable. They got to be comparable.
You have a work wife.
What? No, what I need a work wife for?
I'm just saying. At work.
Now you're taking it too far left.
Right. Why I need a work wife?
I'm just asking if there's at work.
Actually, my husband had two work wives. One was in her 70s at the time, 75. Okay. And then one was a little bit younger, closer to our age. But they were cool.
The setup. I got an old one and a young one. I don't even talk to old ones at all.
And they don't work together anymore. And I said, go to lunch with your friends and your work wife. Enjoy.
Sounds perfect for me. I'll be like, okay.
We're good.
Yeah,
you can't be allowed something like that. No, you don't know how to act.
People can't handle it.
Yeah, you don't know how to act.
Okay, you're right. It's just me.
Daryl cannot handle it. No,
it's just me. Right. Okay. All right. Opportunity again. I don't. My girl's not gonna have no work husband. For what? It makes no sense.
Can she have any friends? No friends.
I think if we come into the relationship and there's people around, you can't tell. I'm not gonna tell her like stop talking to people. Oh, I knew her. I'm not doing that. Right? That would be silly to me. So yes, she could have friends. No new friends. I couldn't see any.
You can't make new friends.
What? How you making new friends? So that means you're out here talking to other dudes. How's it work? I have yet to meet a girl and be like, I just want to be your friend. I don't know how that works. So no.
So if there was a new hire at her job and they started working together on projects and stuff like that, she couldn't become friends with him.
I don't know how. What they doing? What they talking for?
They working together.
So work together. So work. Hey, Lynn, come on. Hey, like you're doing a lot more than work. A lot more than work is going on. Do I have to come up to work to see what's going on?
What if they have a project they're working on and it's carrying over into the weekend? They need to, connect on the project, whatever. There's work-related stuff that could spill over.
Spill over where?
And why?
Yeah, you're not supposed to say that.
Sorry, it's a reflex.
Yeah, spill over. You got to put it back in the cup.
Exactly. And if y'all got to work on the weekend, y'all working here. Which means we working the weekend.
Hey, I'm glad we got this Zoom stuff we can do now because we all in the room.
Where is the trust, people? Where is the trust? That's what I want to know.
Your trust is as good as your opportunities.
Not always. No.
I trust you to go to work.
Right.
Hey, it could happen anywhere then.
Exactly. So again, if you pay attention, if any name starts coming up consistently a lot, like me and Roger, me and Jim, me and Bill, huh? I heard Bill name. This is the second week I heard Bill. You know what I mean? Like what's going on? Do I gotta go talk to Bill? I'm gonna go pay the bill. I'm gonna go pay the bill. Yeah, I don't know. I think that again, what are you making friends for? Like, what are you out here doing? You just want to be out here for the friendship streaks? You for the friendship?
But, okay, so could she make new female friends? Could she make new female friends?
You know what I mean?
No, God, she can't.
Again,
she can't have no friends.
I'm not. I'm your friend. You're gonna make new friends so y'all can go hang out. And what's wrong with your old friends?
Wait, with new friends, she can't go to lunch. She can't, have them over. Come on now.
I don't know why you're making new friends. What you making new friends for?
Wow.
We ain't got time for new friends. We got stuff we need to be doing.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, if you need a whole bunch of friends to help your relationship get better, so they can, fill the time that they don't want to be with you. Okay.
We talked about one person cannot be a person's everything.
You had friends. We already talked. I don't see it. We're moving the goalposts. You have friends already. You're talking about making new friends among the friends. So again, obviously you got a lot of time on your hands.
No, but their circles change and people connect in different ways. You can make a friend at the supermarket. Come on.
You walk around talking to people at the supermarket?
Yes.
Yes, some people do.
That means getting you too friendly. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if we can be together anymore. You just in everybody's face.
I have friends at the deli that I see every week. Come on.
You for the friendship streets. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, yeah, what we got?
Please, Leanne.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all got a lot of time on your hands. Always begging for friends. Hey, listen.
Oh, wow.
Good advice. Okay. Sometimes you gotta give them what they want.
That's a shame.
Help her out with the red table talk.
That's disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Cheating was disrespectful. Okay. I'm meeting her where she at.
Why not just leave her? Just get out the relationship.
Oh no, we're getting out the relationship, but it's still gonna be hair remover in her.
That's not. You don't match that energy.
Next time I see her, huh? Okay.
You don't match that energy. That's not right.
No, you just leave. Let her. You cheated. Well, you gonna know you cheat. Scarlet Letter is gonna be a bald head. Actually, I don't want it. I hope it's not bald. I hope it's real patchy.
That's so mean. That's so mean.
I don't want to mess around and give you a new look that maybe look good on you. Like I didn't know.
Right, it might be a good thing.
Right. Hey, I can rock this.
Yeah, we need to be patchy.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's mean.
That could be in her eyes. I could really be dangerous.
Blind. Yeah, that's mean.
Yeah, I could really be dangerous.
So you didn't mean that, right? Never mind. Next.
So is it that you should get revenge on someone that cheats on you?
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can get revenge. They cheated. You can't. You can't. What revenge could you do when somebody split the peaches? I don't know if there's any revenge to do for that. That's revenge would be move on to being happy.
Right.
And hoping that relationship fail.
Agreed.
Come on, STD. Like come on. Come on, it's for the win. Very interesting.
Very.
Hold on, I can't see that one.
I've been talking to this one for months.
Okay, been talking to this one for months. These good morning, beautiful texts with no date plans starting to annoy them. So the response to that, so I guess that's what she was saying. Like, I guess the guy is just talking to her, good morning, all that. You know how. How about you take him out yourself, ask him to dinner or a lunch date, depending on your budget. Let's get this sense of entitlement out of us. So very interesting. I would ask her, what is her response to the good morning texts? Right? Because sometimes if you're not giving anything back, it's hard to engage that person. If she's just like, good morning back. How are you doing? My day is good. So it could be that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling him that, like, hey, look, what we doing here? She's talking to everybody else but the person she needs to talk to.
Right. That's what I was thinking. If she wants to go out, she can either ask him out or ask him why he's not asking her to go out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing. People have to learn to communicate what they want. They really
Absolutely. Instead of waiting for
you
something.
have to speak your mind about it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because it is tough. It is tough when you're in that texting stage and it's new. How to get to the next stage can be difficult, right? It can be kind of trying. This, I don't know where do we go next. You don't want to say something and be, wait a minute, I don't know you like that. So you don't want to be too sometimes move too fast or too slow. And everybody's really different. Because some people I know are like, listen, we obviously like each other. We're talking. What's the next thing? I don't want to text for a week and not like you. I just want to text for a little while to kind of get to know you before we even move to the next level. So I can see how you could be gun shy on how to do
it. But also, if no one says anything, that could go on forever. Just to text, good morning, beautiful. Oh, good morning. You could do that for months.
It don't go on forever because then they just stop replying because it's happened many times. They just don't reply anymore. Like, oh, I guess they got tired of this.
Yeah.
But maybe the annoyance got too great, you know? Maybe the annoyance piece, instead of saying what annoyed you.
But that's because their expectation was something that you didn't know. I've been there. Sometimes you don't know. The conversation may be very idle chit chat. Like, my day is going good. Nothing. What are you doing? Like, nothing. Like, it just really doesn't go anywhere. So sometimes you don't know how to transition to. Do you want to go somewhere? Do you want to do something? Because it doesn't seem like what you need to think that she's even into anything more. So that could be perception.
And I think a lot of times women forget that men can be apprehensive if they don't feel like their ask is going to be successful.
Absolutely. Again, if you feel like there's a rejection possible, you're not going to do it. Right? Even though we're talking, it could be just you just like talking. You like again, it's that idle chit chat, that small talk that goes on. Right? It's not really progressing to anything. Maybe some of the questions you ask, and even the guy, he may be expecting a different answer, but this is like yes. Okay.
Yeah, so she needs to start giving subliminal message.
Yeah.
So like, good morning, beautiful. How are you? Hungry.
That's a good one.
Oh my God. Right to the point.
But listen, I hear what she's saying, and now you're like, but now you know. Now you gotta make a move.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
That's a good one.
You're right now that now it's a different time and it must be very awkward with that piece. Whereas back in the day, back in my dinosaur day, if I was talking to you that much, not text, I know, but on the phone, right? It was assumed we were going to plan dates and where we're going to hang out that next weekend and what we're going to do next. It was kind of assumed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think it's kind of the same thing. You try to wait to see when you're going to make that move. Like when you're going to.
There's a longer wait now. There's a longer not sure period, it seems now.
Well, like I said, because I think it's really two different rules of thought that I've seen. This is really political. I've seen some people are like, listen, we connected. Let's see what it is. Because the difference is you haven't seen, usually, right, and before you probably seen each other out. Unless it was a blind date. So you've seen each other out.
Right.
I already were out, whatever the case may be. Now you're meeting people online that you've never seen a day in your life.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, how do I proceed? I don't know this person. I don't know her at all. We don't got that. Again, none of those things, those pheromones, any of those things that kind of could tell you she's into you, that, like you said, in person.
Right.
Even when you got the number, you can see how interested she was in getting that number. Sometimes when you get a number, she's like, oh, yeah, here's my number. Or she's like, yeah, you'd be like, okay, I ain't gonna call that. I felt that energy.
The number starts with 1-800.
Right. It's Burger King. You didn't call
She gave
Burger
me
King.
6
Hello,
numbers. Well, she gave me 9 numbers.
Right. She left one number out.
Hmm.
So that's what's different now. You don't know how to proceed, and you don't want to be, overly like, let's do something. But some people like that. So that's where it is. It's definitely tough. It's tough.
Too many variables in there.
Well, I mean, it just changed. Life changed. Everything, changes. So not that it was better or worse. You got to get. I guess we're still getting.
But like you're saying, we had more clues. I think there were more clues because you could read things differently because you're seeing.
Oh, yeah, you met things out. Don't mean it was, still was challenges because even going up to talk to you in the beginning was still tough. So I think it's easier to approach people now because all I'm doing is saying, "Hey, how are you doing?" on an app, so I can approach. It could be Beyonce, and I could just say, "Hey, how you doing?" And if she responds like "Yes," if she doesn't, you just move on.
Wow.
But back in the day, you had to walk up to somebody. That took a lot of. That was a lot tougher.
A lot of gump, right?
Yeah, that's a lot tougher because now you getting that rejection in real life. You're like, "Hey, how you doing? I got a boyfriend." Woo! Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna go that way. And actually, it's kind of cheaper because I guess back in the day, if you're out, you're buying drinks and things, sending drinks. You don't even have to send a drink anymore. You just send a like or a message to actually entertain her. So it's almost a little cheaper in the beginning to get to talk to them because it might have been before you had to go through drinks or whatever you had to do. So I mean, it both had their challenges. Both had their challenges. But yeah, what we got, Leanne? My best relationship advice: make sure.
I can't say. Make sure
you're the crazy one.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying. Just get that out of the way, straight through the door.
I'm starting to see Leanne real toxic. I'm just saying. I'm no doctor or anything, but I'm starting to see toxic tendencies going on. Okay.
I don't understand what we're talking about here. If we're gonna have problems, I'm gonna be the problem.
I'm
gonna be the problem. Straight out. This way, I know what to fix.
Right. Hey, it's not you. It's definitely me. I knew this coming in. You know how they said do the work before you get a new relationship? I didn't.
Not at all.
So man, what you gonna do? But it's probably gonna be me.
At some point, though, don't you want it not to be you? I mean, like 6 relationships in or something.
I think you can get it becomes you're in control though. That's why people I think can do it. You're in control of everything. It's me. I'm going to be the problem. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be the problem. So that makes it's a little. You have control. You don't have to do anything at that point, right? You don't have to give anymore. You don't have to be vulnerable. Because you're like, I'm going to be a problem. Yeah, I deleted all the women in your phone. I'm the problem.
Oh my goodness!
The kids to be upfront about it,
crazy.
So they can't say they didn't know.
So Leanne, I had a girl I met. She was Eritrean. She told me in the beginning she had a psychologist and a psychiatrist, and I was like, "You're crazy." She was really crazy. But I kept trying because she was bad. She was pretty, so I kept trying, and she was really crazy.
And she warned you.
Now she told me first date, she was really like, "Hey, I am crazy. I have
you should have taken this seriously."
And a psychologist. I'm like, you are hilarious. Like you are funny, Dave Chappelle like. And then at the club, I was looking at a girl dance on a box. The girl was dancing all crazy. I was looking at her, she was crazy. This girl was dressed crazy. She was drunk all. That what you want? I'm like, what are you talking about? Everybody looking at her, she's crazy. She's like, that's what you want? and she left.
Wow.
I'm like, all right, she left. You know what I mean? It was kind of new still. She walked out. I'm in the club. I'm doing my thing. This shit texting me, hey, come outside. I said, I'm not coming outside. I had to bounce and walk me to my car. No lie. I guess they wouldn't let her back in after she left. So she started texting me. She's texting me crazy, like, "Yo, Wes, oh really? You better come outside now." I am not going outside. One of y'all walk me to my car.
Wow.
That's a true story, too. True story. Then after that, I still talk to her.
Oh, because you looked at another woman in the club.
Right. That's what you want, huh?
I mean, that was a valid question. Maybe her.
What?
Leanne. Hey, her new name is TT. Okay.
Leanne, how so? I'm trying to hang with my girl Leanne today, but how so?
Leanne is.
How's that valid? I know work wife is another extreme, but how's that a valid question?
Leanne, I'm telling you, everybody was looking at this girl because she was drunk. She was on a speaker she shouldn't have been on. It wasn't like she was supposed to be up there. That's what you want? What do you mean? Where you going?
Come outside.
and she was really like, "No, you better come outside right now." I'm not going outside. There's no.
You lucky you still had car windows.
For real,
right?
You know, we're in Philly, so we had met there, so she didn't even know where our apartment was. Lucky, right. But again, it didn't matter because I think the next day or the day after we started talking again.
Oh, you did?
Because you ain't learned.
Yeah, Leanne.
You ain't learned nothing.
No,
not a thing.
She was so pretty. Like I was like, oh my God, she is so pretty.
So this is where we talk about the red flags are waving and we ignore it.
Right. And especially at that time, she was really pretty, and that kind of made me feel better. You know, because I had a pretty John, like, you know what I mean? So sometimes
pretty crazy John made you feel better.
Well, yeah, because again, my boys were like, yo, you done did it again. Yo, shorty bad.
Wow.
So you be like, I can handle this. She ain't that crazy. I can run faster than she can. I can definitely get away.
Yo, she just told me to come outside.
That's what I did. Yo, I showed my man, I'm like, yo, look at this. He's like, don't go outside.
Wow. But you went back for more punishment. That's what's killing me. Wow.
That really was the problem. I went back. She was nuts. It happens.
You lucky you got out of that one.
You know, listen, you're right. Whipped. No, wait a minute, but I ain't even getting none yet. This is before I even got some. This is just because she was so pretty. Like she was bad. She
had him hypnotized.
Yo, I've never seen. She was from Eritrea.
She was restraining order bag.
Yeah. Like, listen.
Wow. He was willing to go out for that one.
Oh man, put my life on the line for it.
Wow.
Hey, if it ain't, don't do it if it ain't worth dying for.
Wow.
She was different. Hey, what we got, Leanne?
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
You're going to outgrow people you
want to grow with.
That's just a part of the process. Doesn't have to be.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
But
what?
I'm trying to think. I think a lot of people, you know, that from younger. I mean, you have a couple of day ones, but I think I did outgrow a lot of people. Or we just grew apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went different directions. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it has to be a part of the process, though. There will be some people that fall off, you know, but any kind of friendship or relationship needs to be nurtured.
Right. If it
But
can.
that's the growth part. When you start growing, you do grow different. I mean, when I was, 17, 26 might be a lot different. 35 may be a lot different,
Mhm.
I don't know, our experiences and things of that nature. So I think we do outgrow a lot of people, or just grow in different directions,
Mhm.
So maybe not
Mhm.
outgrowing, maybe that's the word, but I think
Mhm.
when we grow in different directions, what we hold of value may be very different.
Right. Values may change.
Yes,
Very
maybe.
true.
So we don't really align with each other anymore because we're,
Mhm.
we're different as we get to know each other. So I think that would be more maybe, you're going to maybe not outgrow, but just maybe grow apart.
Mm.
You know,
I think that's a better way of saying that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And sometimes you're gonna grow with people you didn't even expect to grow with.
That's
well,
true
that's true
too.
too.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
true too. And I think that's part of the process.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That work wife who now is
Yes. That's why you need friends and work wives and husbands. Yes. To grow with.
no, I don't. Doc, you would tell someone that they need a work wife or work husband that's good for a relationship?
I wouldn't say they need it.
You don't need it.
You
Well, I mean,
know,
it's probably good for a
the
relationship.
person that was my work husband, he was named that by other people, and I think that that's kind of how it happens. Like your coworker, you helping that person, or that person helping you, or you doing stuff together with that person. I think it just kind of. I think that work wife, work husband thing is like a joke amongst coworkers.
I'd agree with that.
So you were going to lunch and stuff with this person?
My 70-something-year-old.
Mhm.
No, we was actually I was always helping him with something, or he was
Right,
helping me with
because
something
he
because he was
needed
so
help.
smart. He was so smart, and other people couldn't stand him. But I would, man, I was always nice to him. But he would annoy other people felt annoyed by him.
So now if he was close to your age, then what?
What you mean? Then what?
I mean, he was so smart. You liked him. That's the
Mhm.
start of something.
It's called friendship. It's called
Yeah,
friendship.
it could be the start of a friendship.
No. Stop. They're so
We get
smart.
stuck on this one all the time.
I
They're
know,
so
right?
smart. Because you
He's
guys are
great.
all cap, right? As you get closer with people that are so smart, they're so this. He was great.
It's still in that lane. It stays
No.
in that lane.
Here she's talking about it. She's expressly telling us his age. He was 76, which means he's older. She's saying like that's a big part of it. He's 76. That's a big part of the story. She didn't have to tell us that. She don't have to let us know that there was nothing that he was way too old.
You know what?
You done read all into that.
I know, right?
His age.
He didn't have the blue pill, so we were good.
Wow.
There was nothing could have happened there.
Didn't say anything about.
Oh my goodness!
No, that's what she said. That's exactly what she said because she said the age.
That is not what
reason.
I said.
No, I'm saying that's what you said. Not, but you're saying the age for a reason.
And all right, and I developed a younger friendship with a young man that came to work for us when I worked at my other job.
Here you go.
And that person is still a very close friend of mine.
Now what?
What you mean now? What? Be like, hey,
what you want to say about that? He's younger. So what?
He's younger.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So
very close friend.
Right.
Good to hear, though.
And these people, I don't know why. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Friends come in all ages,
Ain't
all
no friend.
workplaces, all different places.
Waiting for opportunity. If the opportunity presented itself, it would go down like
you have to be looking for the opportunity. You
He's
have
so
to be
stupid. He's gonna dance.
Go down like Young Jock. Stop playing. If you was like, hey, listen, how about you come through before you
finish? Wait a minute. What's the topic? What are we talking about? What was the Leanne? What was the most
outgrowing people?
I forgot myself.
No, it was outgrowing people, Leanne.
Oh, okay.
All of a sudden, look.
Wasn't all of this.
Leanne, people, what we talking about? We talking about something else?
Oh my God.
He went way off on a tangent.
Play something. Play something.
Now we're supposed to look at the old one, right? We looking at the old one, what we were talking about.
We were trying to get back on track. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna be. That means we're gonna stay a little. Doc, like, please do something else.
Don't even worry about it.
I am not at all.
I'm all for friends, work wives, work husbands, all for it.
Ain't nobody in no work wife, no hub, no friends. That's his waiting. That's it. Like Chris Rock said, stick in the glass. You break it, you can use it. That's all it is.
What?
Chris Rock said it's a
pull something up.
Okay.
Please mute him and pull something up.
An emergency situation, that work wife, work husband can be used as a full wife or a full husband.
No, they cannot.
No, they cannot. Not at all.
Not at all.
You guys can cap all day. Yes, you can.
Not at all.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna need something stronger than this some days.
You guys, boy, I tell you.
That's funny.
You need to answer one of them dudes in your inbox back.
You done held out too long.
Just because you answer them don't mean that they gonna do anything for you.
Exactly.
They
might know less than you do.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about that, but if you do something, they'll get them tires fixed.
Okay.
I don't know. Everybody trying to get something for nothing.
Yes.
Listen, how bad you want these tires?
Wow.
You know what?
And what if you do all of that? You do all of that and you still don't get your tires fixed.
Right.
That's the gamble. It's no different.
Gamble.
It's no different than taking you to dinner.
Mm-mm-mm.
You never know what's gonna happen afterwards. It may pay off, it may not. Hey, sometimes you gotta roll the
Wait a
dice.
minute. So dinner is the price you're paying to do something more?
So I'm gonna take you to dinner because you're so nice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yes. And smart
You
and
like
beautiful.
my company. You like my company. You want to hang out.
Smart and beautiful. You
I
want
go.
a conversation.
No, I'm just going.
Wow.
Please, if you believe that, then whoa.
I ain't going for it. I know. I told you guys my story about the lunch.
Yes, you know what that was. He was trying to down pay for something.
Yes, you did.
It worked that time, but it worked before. He said. That's why I said we don't know. We're trying to put ourselves in position. But no,
sometimes you end up playing yourself right out of position.
Right. Absolutely. Just like her tires may get fixed, they may not. We'll find out afterwards. None. Whosoever stop being silly and child. Settle down. No, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Find a nice couple and settle down.
I mean, from what we keep hearing, couples are looking.
That's what they're doing.
No, this ain't no single men. Hilarious.
Couples are.
Silly and child.
Are down for it too.
Man,
you gotta make a contract.
I mean, that's a special kind of thing. You got to be built for that.
No, it's saying that there's no men out there that are single. Everybody got somebody. So all men got somebody.
Right. So you might as well just settle into
accept that, and just know you're gonna be part of a throuple.
Or just accept being single, because everybody not built for that throuple life.
No, they said regardless, you're gonna be in it. So unless you're gonna get down with the rules, unless your rose is gonna do what it needs to do, then every night gonna be like. If that's what it makes it feel like, then cool.
So they're saying even the men that are single are in relationships, right?
Right.
So
that's what they're saying.
Every
man has somebody. We're all lying. It's all us again. A woman wrote that probably. It's all us. Can you play one of the videos, Leanne? I think I posted near the top. I know I had two that were pretty. Oh yeah, the one guy was trying to help women out.
Oh my goodness.
He was helping out. I thought he was very.
You would.
It was silly. No, I didn't think he was. I thought. Listen, everybody is, like you said, an expert. He was just helping out from what he had. He was dropping a little knowledge.
Y'all gotta stop listening to these people. on Instagram. Even some of the ones with legitimate degrees don't know what the hell they talking about. They just be making up stuff.
He said he dropped a little knowledge for you guys. Go ahead.
Look, my advice to women is start listening to your man. Asking your man what would he like. Asking your man, how can you be better? He's there to teach you. He will teach you, and you can learn from him to be the best woman you can be for him. All right? You can't just do it on your own. Can
we stop here?
You got to finish.
Good. I mean, there's women that know, but most don't. So if you don't know how to be a wife, a good girlfriend, somebody that he's gonna respect and love and honor, you need to ask him how to be that person. Ask him, hey, how do I be the best I can be for you? That's all you gotta do. Come on, women. That's all you gotta do.
While he puff on a blunt.
No women know what men really want, and literally, men will tell you what they want, and you still won't listen. Just ask him and shut up and just listen to what he tells you and do what he tells you to do. Don't argue with him. Then you will have a happy relationship. Then they will last.
Wow.
What he said, you need to shut up. Which means, first of all, you got to peep it. He's in the car, which means he can't say it in the house, right?
Right. Exactly.
So he only a man in the car.
Yes.
With a blunt in his hand.
And he puffing on a blunt.
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how clear.
He can only talk about it when he high.
No, he can only talk about when he's by himself. If the girls in the car, they'd be sharing the blunt together. He wouldn't have this conversation.
Wow.
And actually, I heard someone said anybody in the car giving advice don't believe in themselves.
Right.
For real.
They don't believe in themselves because that means you got no setup. You ain't got nowhere to go. You're in your car doing it. That's ridiculous. But see, is that type of thinking that have men all messed up? That he just, I don't know where he got that from. Like, how do you come up with that? And you could tell he believed everything he said. As long as he's in the car. He don't believe that in the house.
And he tried to say it in the house. That's why he in the car.
Right.
Well, that's why he said shut up, because that means
yes.
In the house. He's probably like, if you don't get your dumb, he didn't listen. So he's like, shut up. He can't say it to her. He had to say it there. That I felt that shut up. That was for somebody.
Yes.
In his head, he's thinking about the conversation he just had. I actually just had the conversation. That's why he's smoking. Like,
she was like, "You better get out of my face with that mess
in my house." He can't go back in. That's why he's sitting there.
Yeah, his keys on the kitchen table. He can't even leave.
Right.
That was insane. Like, some people listen to that and think that's real.
Of course. I'm sure he got a bunch of comments confirming that mess.
Right. Everybody gonna be single after this. Hey girl, I'm gonna tell you what you need. Huh? You want me to what? I gotta leave. Why? I'm sorry. I was just joking.
Exactly.
That is bad.
Shut up. What are you talking to?
Yeah. That shut up. I mean, he said that with like everything.
Conviction, right?
Yeah, he said, conviction. He said, I wish I could say this to her, really.
I think that was a message to somebody directly.
He probably know she watched it on live. She watched the video. He probably outside because that's what happened.
That's where he lives now.
It's probably an apology video floating around. I was just playing, y'all, when I said that. Here we go. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's see this one. It's another.
And the only reason that men get mad at me when I tell women that they're single before they're married is because in today's society, men are so used to getting wife benefits from girlfriends. They are. Let's just keep it real. And when I'm telling women to be single and act single before you get married, they feel threatened by that. Because if I'm telling women to act single, they're not getting wifely duties out of women anymore before they get married. And the only reason.
What does she mean by act single?
So whatever wife, I would think it'd be opposite of what you would do if you were being wifely.
Yeah. Maybe she means the sexual piece, the extra, whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's what she was.
No, I think she means the cooking, the cleaning, the
I'm sure the
laundry, that type of stuff. Sex is not even. I don't think that's
You think so?
really given. No, so I think it's the wifely duty would be the things that a wife, what you, I think traditionally would think of, you know, those traditional values of cooking, cleaning, being there.
I think it all comes under that umbrella.
Yeah, I don't think it's sex comes before that anyway. But so
some people.
Well, okay.
Well, yeah.
Don't do it to see if you.
But I think she put all of those things in one category. She's like, why are they going to buy the cow? They can get the milk free. That's what I'm hearing, Daryl. Okay.
Right. I mean, okay, cool. Okay. So my question would be: so should a man do all the things a man should do, but she's not supposed to do what a woman should do? Well, I'm confused.
She said a married woman. She didn't say a woman.
No, she said. So should a man do whatever a married man should supposed to do then? So should he act single as well then? So they both act single. What do you do then? How do you get any further? If you're both
what do men actually do? That didn't come out right.
I'm done.
That's the way you said it, Don.
Right, but that didn't come out right.
No, it came out just the way you said it.
Yes, it did.
Leanne, you're rubbing off the Leanne, stop it, okay? So again, what do men do? Everything, right? Men do everything. They gotta pick you up. They gotta pay for the date. They gotta open the door. Men have to do everything.
Oh, this is when they're acting single, Daryl. I'm trying to keep it clear.
No, I'm saying. Well, this is. That's why I'm confused. What is? I'm single. I don't have to do any of that. Why would I do that if I'm single?
Oh, okay. So you
right? If I'm single. So again, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense for both people to act single. So if you want to act single, go ahead and be single, but make sure you get that half of that bill. Get your own door. So that's not. So what are we talking about when we're saying? What are we doing? If she's saying, well, don't do whatever she feels are the wifely duties or whatever you're giving, because first of all, I think we both need to know what it looks like, kind of, sort of, for me, right? I don't want to get married and then say, well, it looks totally different now that we're married, right? I don't think so. That's weird. I think I need to know what I'm getting into before I get married, because you may not like to do certain things. You may not do certain things. But I think it's more about putting a timeline on things, right? Like you kind of said, like, all right, we're kicking it. It's been a year. What's your plans? We're not going to do this forever, right? Forever. If this is not going anywhere, well, then I'm out. So I think that's more of the conversation I would have, because I think as a man, I'm going to act the way I'm going to act. If I'm with you and we're dating, I'm going to act that way. I'm not going to be like, well, I'm not going to do such and such. No, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to provide, or whatever the case may be. And I think she should do the same. But
if you're trying to establish a relationship, you would do the things that help you establish it.
Right. And just put a time limit on it. I'm not going to, and then I say, look, it's been a year. If this is not going to go any further, if you're not, then I'm gonna have to pull out, or whatever the case may be. But I think if I'm holding back the whole time, how can I know what I'm getting? You're not doing anything, so how do you think something's going to come of that?
Right.
And I wonder how that works for folks that decide to move in together and live together prior to marriage.
No, that makes sense, because you're doing it. You're again, the same thing. I would just have to have a time period on it, but you're doing the things. Your relationship is running the way it's going to run. The marriage, to me, is a cherry on top. It should be what it is. This shouldn't change anything. The marriage should, now we're married. Now we're going to do X, Y, and Z. I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. I thought we were going to do this. So I would say, I think that it should be kind of running. You should be who you are, because if you're not, then who are you? Who am I dating? I'm dating a person I don't know what you're going to do. You might not know how to do, I don't know, whatever. I didn't know that
around the world.
Huh?
Got it. That's all.
Yes.
Go around the world. What?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, you ain't got no commentary for this stuff.
Wow.
I tell you.
Interesting.
Well, keep not doing wife stuff. You're gonna keep not being a wife.
Ain't gonna do it forever. We're gonna put some time and some boundaries, and we're gonna figure it out, but it ain't gonna just be free wifey stuff.
Right. And that's why I hate when you hear people like, it's been 7 years. Well,
yeah, 10 years of it. Nah.
Right. Why'd you wait 7 years? You know, I'll make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Here are 3 reasons why if you wanted to, he would. It's the worst dating advice you could ever hear based on psychology. 1, it's an oversimplification of human behavior. If only humans were simple as one blanketed statement. The thing is, human behavior is influenced by a multitude of things. There's attachment styles, there's traumas, there's childhood developmental wounds. By using one sentence of, well, if he wanted to, he would, you are chalking up all of these nuances into a very black and white statement, which then also would imply that you're not good enough, because if he really wanted you, this person would go after you. So why are you taking away from them and yourself? 2, it's a lack of empathy and understanding. Think about even your own shit. If you're struggling with a lot of anxiety or avoidance or whatever the fuck is coming up for you, there are fears, vulnerabilities, there's fear of intimacy. We don't know what other people are going through. And yes, those could absolutely impede in somebody fully showing up and being present in a relationship. Even if someone might think or know that they want a relationship, doesn't mean that they have the bandwidth in order to be in one. Because, spoiler alert, it's not just hanging out that makes a really good relationship. So if somebody was never taught how to communicate effectively, then this could scare the shit out of them. Even though they might really want that kind of connection, they don't even know where to begin to get one. And 3, it totally disregards different people's kinds of communication skills. Communication is literally everything. And if you are going to chalk up someone's behavior and think that's sufficient amount of information to now deduce that they must just not want this, then it really shows that you're not actually communicating with these people.
What do you think, Doc?
What? Why are you asking me?
Oh, because she said she was talking about this is psychological. Yeah.
She said some points that are, because relationships do come, do involve all those things: attachment styles, trauma, communication, all those things. It's true. And you can't tell just by one conversation with somebody if they have their stuff together enough to be in a relationship. And a lot of times people don't know. They don't know what they don't know until they're in it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, she said some things that was right. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I like the point.
And we say this all the time, how important it is to know yourself from all those different angles before you get into a relationship. But people don't listen. People want someone.
Right.
They want to be with someone, even if they're not prepared.
Right. Even if they're your friend's friend.
Let it go.
I'm just piggybacking what Doc said. People want.
You're not ready if you need your friend's friend. Find your own people.
That could be her person or his person.
You need to broaden your scope.
Okay, I can agree.
Stop meeting people in your friend circle. Broaden your scope. Meet some people on your own.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. I agree to that. So she said, if he wanted to, I can't remember how the word. If he wanted to, he would do it. Wasn't a good barometer of things, because.
Yeah, because just from what I just said, some people want to, but they don't have the capacity.
Gotcha.
They just can't. They might try and struggle. And these are the people that are saying every relationship ends up this way. Why every time I meet somebody, it's the same stuff, different face, different name.
Gotcha.
These are the people who, they want to be in a relationship and they're trying, but they haven't fixed, if you will, all the stuff that's getting in the way.
Wow.
Because if you keep encountering the same thing over and over again, you are the common denominator. So it's time to, do some introspection and find out what your patterns are so that you don't repeat it again. But I don't think people want to take that time.
No. and the energy and the effort. None of the above.
That's a lot. That's why you're just better off letting them know you're crazy going in.
There you go, Lee. I'm telling you, I'm crazy. I'm not doing nothing about it.
Right.
So
it is what it is.
You doubling down, huh? Hey, listen. You can stay if you want. Many have tried. Many have tried.
I think
so, Daryl, is it true that men like the crazier they are, the more men like them?
I don't know. No, I told you. Well, it depends how good they look. How good they look depends. Use the notes how much crazy you can put up with. The better they look, the longer you can usually handle crazy.
Okay.
Even if that's the last thing you're going to see is that beautiful face when she's stabbing your eye out.
Right?
That's okay with you. That's funny.
That means she really love you though enough to stab your eye out. Ain't nothing like a crazy girl love. Yo, she really loved me, man.
That's why I'm left.
I mean, she knew I had another eye. That's why she just did one.
That's my good eye.
If she really didn't like me, she'd have did both. She only did one. I got two. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's love.
But it's serious for some people. They will take it to that, justification to the next level.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
she got that level of crazy. She this level of crazy. I can cope with that. I can deal. Yeah, crazy's crazy.
She only stabbed me once. So I wouldn't die on one stab.
Hit a main vein or artery, right?
Right. Who stabbed somebody in the side? Ain't even nothing over here.
She didn't try to kill me.
Yeah, she just wanted me in the hospital for a couple of weeks just to relax.
It was my fault because I should have came home earlier. She just tried to let me know I should have been
Oh
home.
Lord,
My fault.
Yeah.
Help us all.
Drink water, eat good, have nasty sex.
Oh, my.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Sounds like the recipe for a great relationship. Doesn't it sound like the recipe? I mean, it seems easy. There it is.
There it is.
People,
They say the key to life is right here.
That's it. Right there. That's a complete list.
we put y'all up on game just now.
Mm-hmm.
Put you up on the game.
Mhm.
All right.
So where I saw this posted, someone in the group asked, "Why does the sex have to be nasty?"
Oh boy.
Because that's the best sex.
And again, what does nasty mean? It just means whatever, right?
And there are different levels of nasty, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and I think it's just not the regular missionary. I think it just means opening up to different things.
Okay.
It could.
Right.
It could.
Like Ruth said, different of nasty.
Different
Mm.
levels. Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know, I might bring in some strawberries and whipped cream, and somebody could consider that nasty.
Mhm.
Consider that
I
yummy.
don't think you should have food. I don't think you should have food around body parts. I don't know. That's disgusting. You don't have food around.
Well, that's your take, but that's what I'm saying. Some people might
I don't
feel
think
like
it's Ruth. I don't think it's even sanitary to have food around.
I didn't ask nobody though. I gave it as my example. I didn't ask you all of that. I don't remember asking it as
I
a
don't
question.
think. Well, once you put it out there, we're going to talk about it, right?
Oh, gosh.
I don't know how you contaminated
I gave it as
strawberries.
my example.
You contaminated strawberries with body parts. I don't know if that's FDA approves that. I don't know if that's what.
Yes, no. What was the last thing on the list? Mind your business.
Right.
Mind your
Yes.
business.
Yeah, how you mind your business by keep your business to yourself. Once you put it out there,
Example, Daryl.
hey,
Can't win.
all I know is if I see strawberries at Roof House, I don't want them.
Look, we have strawberries for guests and we have strawberries for home.
That's right, Neil. Tell you got separate strawberries.
We don't know. It might have been low on strawberries that night. and you got the guest strawberries.
We offering you nothing anyway. Remember,
You got the whole guest strawberries
we
upstairs in the
offering
room.
you nothing. No.
I'm like, is that whipped cream on that strawberry?
I have nothing else to offer. I have nothing else.
This why you keep your business to yourself. Now we know we can't eat strawberries at Neil House.
Giving you levels of nasty. My bad.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
If your man got to ask for sex and a home cooked meal, you might as well help him pick out a side piece. I mean, you know what I mean? Can we?
Stop it.
Where's the lie?
Stop it.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Where is the lie? If you got to ask for these things, you might as well pick up the side piece. Answer's right.
So are you saying you don't have to ask the side piece? That's what you're saying?
No, we're saying we're going to find something else because we got to ask for sex and food.
Don't you have to still ask the side piece the same thing?
We're picking one out. I mean, we're picking one that's going to do what we need them to do.
Oh, God.
Obviously, you can't. It's too much for you. It's too much for you.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Just get ready. I'm out. I'm hungry and my penis hard. Can't have both.
Wow. That's a bit much.
Right.
It is. That's why we got to go.
I mean, but communication doesn't. I mean, don't you have to tell her that? Like, you know,
So
I'm hungry and my penis hard. I'm hungry. Don't you have to tell her?
You can't see the nonverbal cues or hear. If you hear grumple, is that your stomach? That's sticking up in your pants.
Oh my goodness.
If I got to tell you these two things, you're right. Hey, babe, can we go to the club and pick something out? Because I need something else.
If you would have eaten those strawberries she offered, you wouldn't be hungry. You wouldn't be hungry.
See, she was
Your
right.
problem. Your
She
problem.
was right. When you was looking at that girl in the club,
Thank
you wanted more. Is
Thank
that what you like?
Yes. When you're hungry and your penis hard, you lower your ambitions. You like different things at that point. You take anything. That's a starving man with no blood in his body. He's willing to take anything. Except for them strawberries and fruit. Hey, no fruit salad and from Neil's house at all. We don't want no fruit. All fruit off limits now.
More for us, Lee. More for us. We good.
I know that's right.
We good.
Oh my goodness.
I can't, Lee. Help us out, please.
Oh yeah, go to the next one. I can't
Yes.
believe it. If you, hey, listen, that means somebody else doing our clothes. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
100%.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I agree with
100%.
So men aren't doing their own laundry?
We ain't buying no fabric softener. Our laundry is getting done. I don't know if fabric softener is.
Wow.
So, if you smelled it, he is doing the laundry, right?
Oh, that is too funny.
Wow.
And it's funny because men wouldn't even know that a lot of us wouldn't even know that. Like, I'm like, oh, now I know. Women probably doing it on purpose because they know. Let me put this dryer sheet in there.
Yep.
Put two.
Make it smell good.
Make it smell good.
Set up.
Is that fresh linen on the line?
So now you know that's going to stop you from catching something else.
And now I know if a woman do my laundry, I'm gonna check the dryer. No dryer sheets in there. I'm gonna take that right out. She won't get me. No, you don't. What else you got, Lee?
That's funny.
That is that.
All these little things.
Terrible advice. Okay, what's this one?
I mean, the way to make your wife happy all the time. Who makes her happy? You. So you need to be around her all the time. Like, you need to never leave her side.
Oh God.
I think this is the way to make your wife. Obviously, she wouldn't have married you if you didn't make her happy. So I mean, I'm talking every second of every day.
That's a good point.
You need to be within arm's reach.
Wow.
Closeness breeds
Oh my
happiness.
goodness.
Oh my
is
gosh.
something I always like to say. A little phrase I've coined. So there's as close as you can be. There you go. That's about that distance is what you're gonna want to be looking at. If she's at the gym, I mean, if she's on an elliptical, you're doing it. You're on the same elliptical. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What? On the same elliptical?
That is the path to happiness.
For the podcast listeners,
You can keep going.
Mike is literally pressed up against his wife. He's taking the advice to heart. Hi, Victoria.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Yeah, that's a deep buzz.
It felt uncomfortable when he was talking about it.
Oh man, that's too much.
Too much.
But like you said, she likes you for a reason, so you need to be around her all the time. I mean, I see where the thought comes from.
Too much of a good thing there. Too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't want to be around nobody that much.
Right.
I need some space.
Space.
A lot of space. That sounds like divorce.
Not that much space.
That sounds like divorce to me. That's too much. All the
She
time.
likes it. I mean, I don't know.
She probably don't though.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
She probably does not. She probably sit home right now and talk about, oh, I'm so glad he over there.
Right. And the problem is she must not be telling him that this is a problem for her because he's preaching it like it's the gospel.
Again, maybe just settling and not communicating the truth that this is not what I want.
Right.
Back up.
Yes. This is way too much.
Interesting. Way too much. So they want attention, but then not a lot of attention.
Oh,
you know what?
They didn't want us around all the time, and then they don't want us around all the time. So confusing. Might be time.
Everyone needs some space
to do that.
Everyone needs a little bit of space from time to time.
Yep, it's healthy.
Yeah, that it is.
But again, if that works for them, that works for them. I'm not going to say everyone. They maybe they
yeah, we don't know if it works for her.
We don't know
it
her
works
side.
for him.
I would like to hear her side.
Yes, he might be delusional.
Dang, he's delusional, huh?
He might be.
Very interesting. Or he might be doing what works for him.
That too.
Goodness gracious, everything, man, got to be delusional.
Remember, it's got to work for both, Daryl. So we got to hear her side. It's not just what he wants. It's not just what he wants.
Really? No, okay. Again, I'm gonna use this for later. Thank you. I'm gonna save
What?
this out.
What was that?
It's not. It's got to work for both of them.
It does. It has to work for both people.
Okay. All right. Hey, just put it out there.
Sound like he's saving it for something new. He
always has a stash ready to go. Ready to go. I forget all about it. He popped up 3 weeks later.
All right.
He's saving it for something.
Yeah. So it's about time somebody told this man the truth. You know, because a lot of them feel like because they can get a girl or whoever, 2 women together to do threesomes, that they the man. No, I'm gonna just be honest with you. If your woman or any female gives you a threesome, fellas, that means your dick is trash. That means, you know, you're not enough for her. If she reaches that into you, half the time when these men be having, you know, women doing threesomes, they really liking on each other. You just something else to do. You know, because any woman that really and truly loves you, any woman that's really just, she all into you, she has this insatiable desire for you, she ain't trying to share you. She ain't trying to share you with no other woman. You know, if your woman is out here allowing you to bring another female in the bedroom or she go get a female for you, that means you're not completely satisfying her.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Whoa.
Wow, she said it's trash.
Whoa. I wonder if that's true. Is there some truth to that? I wonder. I mean, I haven't had a woman that I've never been a thing, so I don't know. But I wonder if that's true.
That's very interesting.
Very.
An interesting perspective. trash.
She said she's setting you up. Like, no, yeah, baby, that's what you want to do. Okay,
Mhm.
that's for her. She said it's really for her. She'd have made you think it was your ideal. She manipulated you. Like
Because
maybe
we know that a lot of men have that fantasy.
Mhm.
So it's easy to persuade them.
Yep.
I mean, I shouldn't even say persuade. All you have to do is utter a little bit, 3. They be like, oh yeah.
fellas, here we're talking about we're just easy.
Just the number 3, Doc. That's right.
Just 3.
Mhm.
Look at that, just 3, and we're going to do it.
Right there. Oh, I thought you never asked, hon.
Yes.
How they think about that. But what we're finding out is this is what they really want. That's what we're finding out. They want the other girl. They want a
that is
scissor.
very
They want a
interesting.
scissor.
Very interesting.
Women want the scissor. That's what we're hearing.
That's what
Absolutely
she's
not. He
saying.
said absolutely not.
That's what she's saying.
It sounds like women want the scissor, fellas. So we know it's not us. We've been manipulating.
It's a man's fantasy usually. It's a man's.
No. We just learned it's not. We learned that women want to do it because the penis is trash. So you guys try to make it look like our fantasy, so you can get to it. You can blame us. Typical manipulation from women. Typical. This is what y'all do.
But you agreed to it though.
Right.
Because we're doing it for you. We're trying to keep the relationship together. We didn't know.
No.
We didn't know the ulterior motives.
No, that come up in a conversation. The man is doing it for him, and he think that he getting over.
Exactly.
But he's not, because it was her who manipulated you into thinking it. You probably didn't want it. They want it. They're trying to satisfy their own needs. Yes, he ate. What is it? Yes, he ate.
What you said? I said broke niggas always got something to say.
You know me? How you know I'm broke?
You live here, don't you?
Yeah, I stay by myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, you calling me broke because I stay here?
Yeah.
In the same complex that you stay in?
Any nigga like me has to have a shit together.
Curious to know, what all does a guy need to qualify to date you?
He needs to have his own crib, not an apartment. His own car that's not busted. At least make it 6 figures and know how to treat me like a princess.
Oh my God.
How old you is?
22.
You stay here by yourself?
I live with my mom.
This your car?
I share it with her too.
What you do for a living?
I work at Wendy's.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how the f do you expect a nigga to have all that when you ain't got none of it?
What he need to worry about is what he got going on. That's all that matters.
So he got to pull up on you every time y'all hang out. Like, you ain't even got the option to do that for him.
Okay, mind your damn business and go on about your day, trash man.
Where the f that came from?
You taking out the trash, aren't you?
Yeah, like a normal person would.
My nigga would have them come get it from the house.
He still got to take it to the dump. Ma'am, you have a nice day. I hope your delusion come to life.
Delusion? What's that supposed to mean?
You still talking? Broco's always got something to say. What you said?
I said broke niggas always got.
Wow. That was bad.
Oh, hilarious. That's how it be too.
To that level?
Yeah, I think people, You see, today everything's about what people can get from each other. What you have. And most people don't have nothing. Times is hard,
But then shouldn't they be a little more lenient about what the other person has because they know they're struggling? That's what I.
But there's the delusions. I think everybody thinks they're going to get somebody who's, whatever. But I think most people are out here doing the best they can. I think that's all you can do and accept that. But it's not what people want. Like she said, she wearing Wendy's, but she wants somebody to make 6 figures. Make it make sense.
Also like that list of where to take me on a first date. You got to bring that down a little bit.
I think all them lists are fake, to be honest. There's more divide. Everything I see is divide us, like divide women, right? To make us adversarial. That's every list I see is just more and more silly. But people really feed into this. This list things. I seen another list today about what men shouldn't date and what this is like a list after list after list, and they don't seem to make any sense, and none of them are really. The one that the guys was talking about with dating seemed to be decent, right? Most other ones I've seen are just trash, and it's just like us just dividing and becoming adversarial against each other. It's just silly.
Yeah, it's not helpful. It can't be helpful out there in the dating world. It can't be.
No, I'm just getting tired of all these lists.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm not even in the dating world, and I'm annoyed by it. So I know if you're in the dating world, it is annoying.
It's really just turning us against each other. It's like people just, I don't know why, it doesn't make sense, but it's just what it feels like. Just let's turn each other against each other. Like men not like women, women not like men. We're making these like dates, and I don't know what you can take her to the moon. I don't know what you're supposed to do. These lists don't even, and I'm glad a lot of people are speaking out like this is silly. Like this is silly. And that's what we need. People aren't feeding into it as much. You see a lot of people like, no, this is stupid. I like the Cheesecake Factory. I think the Cheesecake Factory is good. The macaroni and cheese balls are incredible. So I don't know who don't like the Cheesecake Factory, right? And again, it's just, and it's ruining it because it's making dates, the main purpose is where you go instead of just being a time where you're out with someone having fun. It's like you need to go and spend this amount of money to go out to have fun with someone. And that makes it, a thing. It's more monetary than you really just getting to know a person organically.
So, maybe the only good it will do is to weed out the nonsense people at that level. You know what I mean? Like the people that agree, like you're saying, this is ridiculous, this is silly.
Right.
Maybe it'll weed out the other people.
Yeah. I think they're all fake. I think people just making stuff up just to go viral or to get likes and things of that nature. But like I said, hopefully people are just smarter. It seems like people are smarter than that. But then you see, like I said, I seen like 5 more lists today. I'm like, people really got time for this? Just make these lists. I don't know.
It's
crazy. All right, let's do one more, Leah, and we get out of here.
Okay.
Give her a chance.
Fellas, if your name isn't on the list.
This is not the weather to be starting arguments.
Listen, here are nothing but answers. We're here to help. This will help us out, fellas. This will help us out right now, fellas. Like right now is not the time to be on the monkey stuff. It's getting cold. It's the last week prior to decent weather. So get your act together for the winter. Like bears, we hibernate for the winter. So we're going to stay inside. I want you guys to be somewhere warm.
Not at the transportation center, right?
Hey, it's better to be warm and hopefully get a meal than be outside and cold.
Yep.
Let her
car like the other dude we saw.
Let her nag and warm your feet.
Right. Yeah. Nag her. Let her nag you right to sleep in a nice, warm, cozy bed.
That's right. Choose your words carefully.
Right.
It's funny.
It's amazing how the cure for naggingness is cold.
I was going to say, yeah, you're more tolerant of her nagging in the winter months.
Absolutely. It's not it's a cure. It doesn't even make it fine.
She can ask you to take the trash out 5 times in the winter.
Hey, babe, want to get the trash again? I got
Looks a little full to me, babe. Oh, it's all right. I noticed that. I did notice that.
Yes. Definitely winter is a good time to and women take advantage. Hey, women take advantage while you can.
Yeah, Roger's nicer in the winter too. It's interesting.
All right. It gets darker sooner, so you can't really be out there. It's not much sunlight.
Yeah. He was checking on me coming from grandma's. He's like, "You okay? It's getting late." I'm like, "Oh,
Hey, listen, it's a bad time to start.
Seasonal. Yeah.
Yeah. This is when you try to, fellas, just sit back and relax. Spring is right around the corner. Spring is right around the corner. So do your
start acting a fool again soon.
Right. They do your little 3-4 months, knock it out. You know what I mean? Lock down for the winter, but at least you're in heat. Blankets.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
But hey, guys, look, so we left you with a nice little piece. Any last words? Anyone? Neil?
I say be nice to your mate year round. You can be put out in all kinds of weather.
I don't mind being put out in the summer. Got 3 extra hours of sunlight.
Bugs will get you in the summer. So be nice to her or him all year round. That's my advice.
What you got, Doc?
Let's see. Use discernment when you're following advice that you see online.
Yes.
Do your own research about the advice. Do some research about the person giving the advice.
Yes.
And just because people say things does not mean that they are true or backed by any kind of facts.
This is true. Elle, what you got?
Well, if
Stay
all
toxic.
else, pretty much, that's what I'm saying. Be upfront with your crazy.
Right.
If all else fails, delete all of the female numbers. That's the way to go. If you hear a female friend's name come up, don't trust it. Don't trust it, and no new friends.
There we go. Hey, well said.
And I got advice specifically for you, D.
Okay.
Take them flowers down. They do not. That's not.
It's part of the season. You see, it's a fall mix.
Yeah, let it fall off that desk. Don't have it up there no more.
Yes, Leah, yes.
Just hate.
Buddy.
And I don't know
Yes,
why they hate.
He's showcasing his flowers.
It's the season.
Yeah.
Okay. The season. Look at these fall season of flowers. Everybody go get some fall flowers, brighten up the day, trying to brighten the setup a little bit. But thanks, Leanne. I appreciate your hate. Love.
Anytime.
Love the toxicity that just comes.
You're back in good standing with me, Lee. You're back. You're just called back tonight. You're back.
Good.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna echo Doc real quickly. There's so much advice, so much information out there. Just do your due diligence and try to get as much information on the person that's giving it, the source it's coming from. Because it's a lot of fake stuff out there, and people just say things just to get that type factor. So just be careful. If you want any answers, just tune in here. We have them all. So tune in here. We're a reliable source. That being said, hey guys, please. We like all the traffic in the room. The post, keep it on. Keep commenting. Nothing But Answers, that Facebook group. Please, you can send your friends there. Also, the Nothing But Answers YouTube. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can get the show there as well. We like all the engagement. We want you guys to keep doing it. We'll see you next week. We thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I hit the button.
Good show. Jolly good show.